Hello, my shining stars, Scorpios and Scorpio Ophiuchuses. As you can see, I found myself in a very interesting situation, very serious, how to deliver the horoscope for September for you. And I came to a conclusion that I should take you for a ferry ride with me to meet the beautiful sunrise. I took a ferry at 5 a.m. and I tried to be one of those crazy people who are standing filming on the top deck in a very strong and powerful wind that rips out actually iPhones, hats, little children, and fake lashes overboard. But I managed to stay up and even film something interesting. You will see during our journey different beautiful views, ocean, of course, and some whales. So buckle up, here is your September horoscope. Just a reminder that Scorpio is a very unique zodiac sign because Sun goes through the Scorpio constellation only 7 days per each year. Why not very many people know actually that most of the Scorpios and half of Sagittariuses have the double sign and have amazing properties. I have more short videos on my channel. If you're interested in this subject, you are very welcome. Here is September 2024, which is very positive time for Scorpio and Scorpio Ophiuchuses, featuring interesting and inspiring events that will bring optimism and new passions. A long-standing problematic solutions that has been troubling your thoughts will be resolved this month. And it will all seem much easier and simpler than you thought. Once this issue is settled, you will feel a sense of relief. The important step you take this month will bring significant shifts and prospects, though not immediately, but in the future it will change the very structure of how your life is organized. With Uranus going retrograde in Taurus on September 1st, affecting your 7th house, Scorpios or Ophiuchuses, you might encounter surprising changes in your relationships, partnerships, or legal matters. Unexpected developments should shake up your personal or professional connections, and you might rethink how you approach any collaboration and any commitment. Because Uranus retrograde looks in the past, some unresolved issues might pop up. And Uranus, it's an unexpected planet. If you had any karmic rakes in the past, this would be the second time to watch out for those karmic rakes in the areas of other people, your enemies or your partners. Usually it's legal matters regarding work or marriage. It can be the time when you decide to get married suddenly or suddenly to get divorced, and it will be okay because it aligns with your transformative journey. Be open to the sudden shifts, and they could lead to more authentic and fulfilling way of seeing the world. Be careful if you have Algol star in your birth chart because Uranus retrograde in Taurus will pass Algol, the fixed star, the head of a demon, during September, and it will cause traumatic situations or might cause different mental issues or other things. I have a separate video about Algol star. Please check it out if you're interested in this subject. A new hobby or passion may arise during September, and whatever it is, it will stay with you for a long time and bring you joy and inspiration. On the 1st of September, the planet Pluto, the great transformer of our solar system, briefly returns to the sign of Capricorn in your 3rd house until November 20th this year. This indicates that there will be changes in the sector again. Changes may occur in your intellectual work or worldview, how you plan or your tasks, or how you organize many processes in your life. This also includes changes in your daily commutes, daily routines, such as getting a new mobile phone or computer or a laptop, or learning to use or install, reinstall applications, programs, devices. Maybe you will have to dedicate more time to your car or get back to school. This period from September 1st to November 20th will bring changes in the circle of your communication, meaning the people around you may change. Maybe you will relocate or immigrate. It's also a time for new plans. You will plan your life and the achievement of your goals differently. This is a period when you can learn something new, such as foreign language or new skills for a new job. This will be beneficial to you. Use this time for any intellectual work. Additionally, this time could bring changes in your work on how your workday is structured. I have Moon and Scorpio Ophiuchus sign in 238th degree of the astrological circle. I already planned so many new things to learn that I cannot wait September to start in order to have time for all that. On September 2nd, the new moon occurs on the sign of Virgo in your 11th house of horoscope. A new moon represents the birth of the new energy, new plots, new processes, maybe the new idea for a book or for online business. The new moon in the 11th house, the house that symbolizes social activity and your vision of the future, indicates that there will be something new here. New programs, new projects related to development, whether it's learning period for something or active period of advancing your business, especially if it's considered through internet, will be very successful. New people will enter your circle of communication, and you may see the vision of your future differently, adding the new details to your dream to have new visualization of what you want to achieve. This period can bring new interests and hobbies. It's also a time when you will evaluate your performance, and since the 11th house is the house of sums and conclusions, you may be invited to some celebratory event, some ceremony, or obtaining the new documents or certification. The same day, Mars, the source of strength and energy and co-ruler of your sign, will be in a tense aspect to Neptune retrograde. This will affect your 5th house and 8th house. Time to sober up from your illusions and delusions. It's time to recognize your own mistakes and consider missed opportunities from the past that you didn't take advantage of. Now you may feel a desire to make up for your lost time, but please don't feel regrets. Something that you discover about yourself, accept it with gratitude, and you will see that the new opportunities will present themselves in the future. On September 4th, a triple conjunction occurs with Venus, the planet symbolizing all earthly joys and blessings. Venus will conjunct the black moon Lilith, which usually distorts and introduces elements of chaos, error, illusions, temptations, and seductions. This conjunction occurs right on the south karmic lunar node, the node of the past, the node of the accumulated karma. This indicates that on September 4th, these inner desires, usually kept in check, will surge outward. Passions may flare up, particularly regarding finances, resources, feelings, emotions, sexual desires, or unfulfilled desires. If something leaves your life during this day, it's best not to resist it. And the conjunction of Venus and the black moon on the south node of karma acts as a vessel of accumulated karma. Everything is done for a reason. There is also maybe a strong desire to let go of the things that provoke intense emotional reactions, and it's okay. On the same day, September 4th, Mars, which is energy, passion, conflicts, bullets, fire, will shift the energy to the 9th house of your horoscope. This is a favorable transit for you because Mars will bring the lucky aspect for your sign. It will spark an interest and enthusiasm to ventures beyond the usual. This could manifest as desire to travel, to work to the faraway places, relocations, emigration, studying abroad, anything connected with publications of the book. It's also the time for new programs that facilitate your development, active learning or teaching, or addressing legal or bureaucratic matters. House 9 is house of justice, law. This Mars transit represents an intense period of growth in various directions. The downside of this transit could be disputes and conflicts with colleagues, friends, or your partner's relatives. Nevertheless, it's an amazing time for students, especially for the lawyers who will have epic battles in the courts. And Mars will grant you victory. On September 8th, the Sun will be in a tense aspect in opposition to Saturn retrograde, affecting your 5th and 11th houses. This moment may awaken feelings of jealousy or even envy towards someone else's success and popularity. You might find yourself compelled to assist another person in achieving success while you wish to be in the spotlight. Do not worry, you will have your success, you will have your spotlight. Starting September 8th, Mercury will enter your 11th house. Mercury symbolizes information, news, contacts, communication, documents, and while 11th house represents our social expression and our vision of the future, this would be the time when you will engage in much more communication than usual. You will have popularity online. It's an amazing time for everybody who works with internet, for the dating websites, communications, for bloggers, vloggers, YouTubers, for people who are participating in groups, clubs, religious organizations. You might participate in collective programs, you might be invited for a wedding, for congregation meetings, for concerts or exhibitions where there are lots of people. The period might also lead you to join new groups, Telegram channels, or a TikTok, or you'll search for information online, perhaps embarking on learning or implementing a project via internet or social networks. Expect to attend more events. It's an amazing time for a significant social interaction for any advertising of your business, and you will see that the seeds that you will plant around September 8th will grow and bring you fruit very soon. On September 14th and 15th, Venus will be in a favorable aspect with Jupiter, affecting your 8th and 12th houses. This is the most positive aspect of the month as Venus represents small happiness and Jupiter signifies greater happiness, luck, and vast opportunities. This beneficial aspect indicates that during this period you might resolve a challenge or problem that seems daunting, now realizing that it's much simpler than you thought. This period will bring a sense of liberation and a transition to a new level. It's a time when health issues or financial concerns, such as major purchases or investments, might be successfully addressed. On September 16th, Mars will be in a tense aspect with the karmic lunar nodes impacting your ninth, 6th, and 12th houses. This karmic aspect highlights that your actions, decisions, or choices on this day will significantly influence your life, not immediately, but in the future. The very structure of your life or work will transform in the process of implementing this decision. So be mindful of your actions, steps, and choices during this time, September 16th, just before the lunar eclipse. On the 17th is the lunar eclipse that occurs in Pisces in your 5th house of your horoscope. This is the first lunar eclipse of the sector of the Sirius 8S South, and you will see some themes that comes from 2004 and 2022, but more information I give in the e-horoscope. For now, you just need to know that this is the first lunar eclipse in the sector in this sign and introduces a new theme showing a new challenge for the next 2 years. This eclipse is very favorable for you, occurring in the sector of joy, feelings, creativity, children, your personal business. It opens up the new doors associated with joy and pleasures, serving as the new source of happiness and inspiration. For more details, please check the e-horoscope. Overall, this eclipse marks an inspiring period for you. On September 21st, Mercury will be in tense aspect with Jupiter impacting your 8th and 11th houses. It's a time for open conversations with your loved ones. Do not hide at this moment anything, and also be aware that tense aspect with Jupiter might bring some hiccups in the emails or online communication. On September 22nd, Sun enters sign of Libra, marking the autumn equinox, the start of autumn in the northern hemisphere, and sets the theme until the birth of the new sun on December 21st. On the same day, Venus will be in a tense aspect with Pluto, impacting your 3rd and 12th houses. This period may see the resurface and the development of a tense issue that arose in February or March this year, 2024, possibly relating to your relationship with a woman or matters of finances, resources, savings, or significant purchases. On September 22nd, Venus, the source of joy and earthly pleasures, enters your sign and your first house of horoscope, where it will stay until October 17th. This is a very pleasant transit for you in all aspects. Venus symbolizes pleasure, beauty, diplomacy, love, wealth, money, gifts, inspiration, and its transits through your first house. This is the time when you will feel attractive, interesting, appealing, with more invitations and social interactions than usual. You will have this gorgeous magnetism. You will look and feel magnetic. You will feel on top of the world. It's also a time when you will sense your emotional influence over people and circumstances. Use it wisely. On September 26, Mercury enters your 12th house. Mercury represents thinking, logic, memory, communications, and documents, while 12th house is the house of hidden, the past, and endings, cleansing, house of faraway lands, foreigners, detective work, recalling past situations or encountering people from your past or news from far away. There's also a period for actively planning future actions, but for now, just planning and preparing. You might have the news that you are pregnant or you have pregnancy in your family. This time might bring deep, soulful conversations on sacred or sacrative topics. Maybe some hidden problems of your health will pop up and will need your attention. This is a wonderful time when you can find out something in the right time, in the right moment. So it will form your decisions to get rid of it, because house 12 is house of cleansing. On September 29th, a triple conjunction of the Sun, Mercury, and the South Karmic lunar node occurs in your 12th house, in the same house. This indicates that you might feel physically weaker and need more rest than usual. Find peace and solitude. Take a trip to nature alone. Visit spa or retreat or place of solitude that you choose. Your sleep patterns might change. With vivid dreams or the desire to indulge in napping during the day, do it. The spirit marks the final touches on the current programs, signaling the completion of many things. On September 30th, a fortunate aspect will be between Mars and Saturn retrograde. Saturn retrograde is in your house 5, house of joy, entertainment, children, personal business, inspiration, art, and Mars in Cancer is in house 9, in house of law, justice, new knowledge, higher power, mystical things, publications, and high knowledge. This aspect will bring energy, opportunities, and a sense of control. If you were waiting for the news regarding any documentation and official status, you will receive it in the end of September. Please keep in mind that there is a corridor of eclipses in the end of September, and it's very turbulent time. From September 17th to October 2nd, between lunar eclipse and solar eclipse, there would be lots of interesting events happening. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel so I will post more information about eclipses soon. The information about September lunar eclipse that I call the Black Swan eclipse, I posted already on Kindle Amazon. You can check it out. I would like to finish this video with the sounds of the Pacific waves. I hope you enjoyed the whale watching. I appreciate any comments because it will help the algorithm to grow my channel. So if I can ask you for a favor, please leave a comment or like this video, share with anybody who's interested. Meanwhile, take a look in the description under this video. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you to have a wonderful month of September. See you soon!